By the way, I like NASCAR. I think that's cool. Like that's a sport.
You do?
Well, I like Jimmy Johnson.
That surprises me.
Jimmy Johnson became a friend. I did a show where he was a guest star, and he would invite me to a lot of his shows, his racing. What do you call them?
Racing shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it a meet?
And I a race, just a race. It's just a race.
Huh.
To his races.
Yeah.
And
His racing performance?
It was awesome. You put those headphones on, and I'm right above the pit with the guys, and I'm
That's
watching
cool.
how they do this, and it was awesome. It is
Because there's a lot with those headphones on. Some people call them cans.
you hear him talking to them. You know,
There's
like
a lot going on. There's a lot going on that you don't know about if you're just watching it.
Yeah.
Well, did you get into Formula One like everyone did during the pandemic? I didn't.
I did.
No.
I did.
You did. I didn't. Back
Yeah.
on the road, Clark stops Pete to scold him more for racing dangerous kryptonite-fueled cars. Pete barks back, claiming that finally he's found something to do and doesn't want to be the sidekick anymore. I mean, you know, Tom, you have any memories of this scene with Sammy?
I just remember being like impressed by Sam's power, if you know what I mean, like his energy and his conviction.
Yeah.
One of the things I wish Clark would have said is like, you know, Sam or Pete, you know everything about me. You know things that nobody knows, and I don't know who you are right now. Like I didn't know this side of you. This is like his Clark Kent Superman thing. Like Sam or Pete's been keeping this to himself for a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
And inadvertently, maybe Clark's had so many other things going on that he hasn't paid attention to his friend.
Right.
And now his friend's caught up in this bad circle, trying to be somebody. You know that I can be somebody.
And with Clark's super hearing in Smallville, he never heard these cars before. Racing around.
Yeah. And I love
Never
how that,
once.
Clark
Even
goes
when
to
he was
visit.
blind and he could hear everything, he didn't hear this.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would have been funny. I'm like, what's that? We'll see it in a few episodes, what you're hearing.
That would have been good.
Sam in these scenes was just so connected. It's almost like he was fighting for his
job.
For his job.
Well, he's barely been featured.
He was so good and he never been featured. And whenever he has something to do, he steps up.
Yeah.
He obviously has some chops. And, you know, it's a shame that he didn't. Some of the smaller characters are less, they don't explore them as much. And, you know, Pete was in the comic books, I believe. Pete Ross and his dad owned a corn company or whatever, Corn on the Cob. But
what company?
I don't know. Didn't he have
corn?
Corn, not porn.
I thought you said something else.